Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hena and I welcome you all in my segment of Hena.
Ooh, that sounds like a line from a story or maybe.
I want to have a discussion with Call and
Haha,
me
short and sweet.
on a topic of role of creativity and problem solving. First of all, we will see the definition of creativity. What is creativity? Creativity basically. So the creativity is the ability to generate new, original, and useful ideas that don't follow our traditional rules. What is the other version of creativity? How can you define the term creativity?
Love that definition. New, original, and useful ideas breaking the rules. Another way to think about creativity is like a superpower that helps us connect dots in unexpected ways, making something fresh from what we already know. Like mixing colors in a painting or finding a clever solution to a tricky problem.
It's
How
just,
would you say creativity in your own work?
it's just to create a
Oh no,
new
what's
idea. It's just to create new ideas that are new or different, and it's the ability to see the problem from different perspectives.
Yes, that's exactly it. Creativity is like wearing different glasses to see the same problem in fresh ways. I love that. It's like when I'm stuck on a yoga pose and then suddenly try a tiny tweak and bam, it clicks. By the way, here's a fun phrase: think outside the box. It means to think in creative, unusual ways. Want to practice using it in a sentence? And what's a problem you'd like to see from a new angle?
So, what are the prerequisites to create a creativity?
Great question. To spark creativity, you usually need a few things: curiosity that I want to know, feeling an open mind, ready to try weird ideas, and a bit of patience, because good ideas sometimes take their sweet time. Also, a comfy space where your brain feels safe to wander helps tons. Oh, and don't forget playfulness, like how kids imagine wild stories without worrying if they make sense. What helps you get creative? Maybe a walk in nature or some dance music. Also, want to learn a cool English word today?
If we discuss the key features of creativity, so the first feature is originality. Like ideas should be new or different, and the other key feature of creativity must be flexibility, like seeing problem from different angles. We should not stick to one angle or one perspective. We should see the things with different perspectives. And imagination, as you said, so imagination thinking beyond what already exists, think from the other side as well. And also, we should value the creative ideas that are not just unique, but they are useful also. So, in short, if we talk about the creativity, it means something new and useful ideas.
Yes, you nailed it. Creativity isn't just about being different, it's about being useful too. Like a magic spell that actually works. New and
Okay,
useful ideas are the real
right. What's the role of
perfect.
creativity in problem solving?
The dynamic duo: creativity and problem solving. Creativity helps us dream up fresh ideas, while problem solving is like the detective work to make those ideas real and fix tricky situations. Think of it like this: creativity says, hey, what if we try this magic potion? And problem solving asks, how do we make sure it doesn't explode? How about you? How do you use creativity when you face a problem? Also, want me to teach you a cool English phrase about solving problems?
There isn't a specific one. Could you tell me any cool specific phrase?
Absolutely. How about this phrase? Think on your feet. It means to quickly come up with ideas or solutions when something unexpected happens, like being ready to dance when the music changes suddenly. For example, when the story took an unexpected twist, the writer had to think on her feet to fix it. Does that sound useful? Want to try making your own sentence with it? Also,
Spilling the
what's a
bean.
moment when you had to think on your feet?
Spilling the bean I think, a new one, which I'll definitely gonna try in future. Okay, but if we talk about the creativity and problem solving, so the first thing we should do is to look beyond the obvious solution. Like most problems have usual solutions, but we went to do in a creative way. So the creativity allows us to think of better or faster or cheaper alternatives.
Exactly. Looking beyond the obvious is like finding a hidden door in the enchanted forest, way cooler than the usual path. Creativity helps us spot those secret shortcuts or magical tools to solve problems better, faster, or cheaper. Here's a phrase for you: think outside the box. It means to look beyond usual ideas.
How
Want to
can
try saying a sentence with it?
how can we adopt this ability to look beyond the obvious solution?
Ah, great question. To adopt that superpower, start by asking what if? A lot. Like, what if I try this instead? Or, what if I look at it upside down? Also, expose yourself to new things, books, people, places that shake up your usual thinking. And here's a little mindfulness trick. When you face a problem, take a deep breath, pause, and imagine you're a curious explorer in your enchanted forest, spotting clues others miss. What's one usual solution you want to rethink creatively? I'm curious.
That's a great idea. That should be acted upon. Now, in order to make ourselves our problem more creatively, we should encourage the flexible thinking. Like creative thinkers can switch perspectives. Like they ask, "What if we did it differently?" or "What if the opposite is true?" So this opens the door for more effective solution.
Exactly. Flexible thinking is like having a magic wand that lets you see the same problem through different enchanted windows. Asking, what if we did it differently? Or what if the opposite is true? Sparks new ideas and sometimes even surprises us with better solutions. Here's a fun English phrase: flip the script. It means to change the usual way of thinking or doing something. Want to try making a sentence with flip the script? Also, what's a situation where you flipped the script recently?
Nothing specific on this time, but as we are discussing, so the breaking by breaking mental blocks, we can also put creativity towards the problem solving. Like sometimes some beliefs limits thinking, and creativity helps break those barriers and discover unexpected possibilities.
Yes, old beliefs can be like invisible chains holding our creativity hostage. Breaking those mental blocks is like freeing a wild, magical creature inside us. Then suddenly, new possibilities bloom everywhere. Here's a cool English expression: think outside the box. It means to break free from usual thinking. Want to practice that phrase? Maybe you can tell me about an old belief you've challenged or want to challenge. I'm all ears.
Uh, okay, now discuss what are the type of creativity while solving a problem. I think there are uh, major two types of creativity, like divergent creativity and the convergent creativity. The divergent creativity is basically thinking in many directions and generating multiple ideas towards a solution. And they normally use a brainstorming, like listing 20 ways to improve classroom discipline or 15 ways to solve any specific problem.
Yes, divergent creativity is like throwing a big idea party where all kinds of thoughts show up: wild, weird, and wonderful. Brainstorming is the perfect dance floor for that. And the other one, convergent creativity, is like picking the best dancers from the party to create a smooth routine, narrowing down ideas to the best solution. Want to try a quick brainstorming exercise? Give me a problem, and we'll list some creative solutions together.
We'll discuss it later. Today, I just want to end my conversation here. I had a great time with you and learned many things and had a great conversation today. So we'll end our conversation here.
Awa, I'm so glad you had a great time. I did too. Your thoughts are always so inspiring. Can't wait for our next magical chat about creativity.